Wembanyama was in the midst of winning Defensive Player of the Year, likely making an All-NBA team before his sophomore season was cut short by a blood clot in his shoulder. Wemby is expected to make a full recovery in time for the start of next season. But the Spurs big man is spending a portion of his offseason getting his mind right by going on a quest for enlightenment. Let's take a look. You see it. These images recently emerged of Wemby rocking a shaved head while embarking on a 10-day Shaolin Temple retreat in Jiangsu, China. Retreat includes meditative silence, learning kung fu routines, practicing deep breathing exercises, and dining in silence. So 21 years old, Wemby has showed maturity far beyond his age and embraced being more than just a hooper. Dining in silence, don't say nothing. Godzilla.
That's gonna always be. It's just gonna always be funny when there's a black man in China. It's just funny.
It's always gonna be funny when there's a black man in China.
It's just that's tall. It's just from when he was little. You know what I mean?
So what do y'all think about Wemby spending his offseason training with Shaolin Monks? You rolling with it?
Yeah, that's what he chose to do, man. If you feel he's making himself better, mentally, physically, spiritually, then you gotta roll with it. You can't question somebody that's doing something for themselves, right? You know?
Yeah.
So shout out to him, man, for trying something different that he hasn't before, or I don't want to know if he has. We don't know, but. Cool.
Would you do a 10-day retreat with Shaolin Monks?
Why not?
You would?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I got great news for you, Ken. Your underdog has actually decided to front the bill. We're going to send you to China. You will spend 10 days in meditative silence.
Well, you got to run that up. Listen, you got to run that up with the missus. Fuck what y'all signed me up for. Y'all got to talk to her.
Wait, we are bringing her to.
Hey,
we are bringing her to.
You got to talk to her.
Y'all got to spend 10 days with each other. I can't say one word.
And then you got to explain that to the 7-year-old. Right? Dad going, where? And I can't talk to him. I can't see him. FaceTime? No, we ain't.
They say Cash can come too.
Okay,
Gil, how long do you think you'd be able to last in meditative silence?
Who, him?
I thought he was doing it right now. That's it.
Who, him? Oh, that shit's impossible.
2, 3, 5 minutes?
Yes.
2, 3.
Like no video
I thought
games?
you were going to say 2, 3, 5 days.
No.
There's no Netflix or no nothing?
Minute.
Oh, I can sit
You
there.
can't silently watch Netflix?
You can
I can
watch
sit
it.
there for hours and not say
But you gotta do
nothing.
something.
But I got to do something. I just
You gotta
can't
have
be looking
something
at
to
shit.
do.
Yeah.
Like, don't put me in a hole. No. I don't want to enter the dragon.
Wow.
So, Sherry, what do you think about Wemby taking time in his offseason, only 21 years old, obviously looking to bounce back from that season-ending blood clot in his shoulder, training with Shaolin Monks in the heart of China. Big trouble in Big China.
Like that. No, right. I mean, to each his own. Why are you laughing?
But do you think that would be something you would be able to do?
No.
Okay.
Like, I'm not knocking it, but it's not for me.
I enjoy the quiet. Like,
I enjoy the quiet, but I don't have to do that to enjoy it.
I understand, but could you? You don't think you could?
No.
A couple of days?
A couple of days, yeah.
Like, what do you do? Just sit there?
No, they pray and they say they.
Yeah, for a couple of days, yeah.
Get enlightened.
This is 10 days, you said?
Too, so
Somebody's talking, it ain't just.
No.
Are they talking the Kung Fu?
Oh, I mean, as long as there's movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, little action.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. Yeah, all
What
that.
are those movies? And then the voice comes
Yeah,
on.
then the voice comes in.
What are you doing?
And the voice comes in and says,
Yeah.
"Finish it."
No, I couldn't.
That's the only thing they can
Do
say.
it. Do it. The guy.
But Mr. Big, in all sincerity, you see Wemby out here doing this. Wemby, a different type of dude, plays chess. Said his goal is to be the best human being possible. So when you see him taking these steps, obviously focus on the physical, but also the mental side of the game.
Yeah, and I think where the world is right now with social media, I don't see nothing wrong with him, taking some time off from the world, just to get your mental right and, get ready for the, next season and things like that. So, like Ken said, I like it. It's about growth and it's about, spiritually and things like that. So, good for him, man, at 21.
What do you think Aaron Rodgers
21,
did a
that's
couple
what's
years
impressive.
ago?
Oh, he went on the
'Cause he's young.
like the ayahuasca joint.
Yeah, that's. I know Sebastian probably would know, but yeah.
Sebastian honestly would know.
No, I don't have to do it.
But yeah, so.
21 years
But yeah,
old.
no, it's things of that nature, right?
Sat in silence.
Some people go hiking. Some people.
Some people, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, it's to improve, himself, the game, his profession, right? Understanding discipline for the most part, especially at that age, because I know most of his peers, 98% of his peers they're not at the.
They looking for the day party.
Yeah, they're not at the temple, right?
Oh, they had a temple.
They're at
Alright.
the temple, man.
Not that one.
This comes with them spending dollars, slapping ass.
Shit, they ain't that temple.
Another way to enlightenment, another path. There are several paths to enlightenment.
So,
Some are at the Shea Club.
That's amazing discipline for that age.
So, Kenny, like you mentioned, 2023, Aaron Rodgers went on a 4-day, 4-night darkness retreat.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's shit like that people.
Spending time in a dark, silent room with no light, sound, or distractions, allowing for self-reflection and contemplation.
Yeah, that's what solitary confinement is in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
another way. That is another type of darkness.
Yeah, and that seems to go way left.
Absolutely, every time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be worse when you let me out.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you talk to some niggas that's been in there.
Yeah.
They gonna be, I'm gonna be worse when you let me out this bitch, because you been had me in here for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Feeding me through a slot like an animal.
Yeah.
All right, but let's shift this over to the Spurs. Spurs have a solid core: Wemby, De'Aaron Fox, Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, to name a few, along with the 2nd and 14th picks in a loaded 2025 draft. There are reports they could be in the market for another superstar, with names like KD and Giannis being mentioned as potential options. The KD rumors are starting to pick up a lot of steam. But even without that, what's the Spurs ceiling with a healthy Wemby next season? Wemby in his 3rd year, obviously the 2nd season cut short.
Is Chris Paul a free agent?
He is.
I would like, if without Chris Paul, it's still going with where it's gonna be, but I would like Chris Paul another, because he's a facilitator, man, and it makes his job easier, learning the game and having somebody like that voice there. If you can add a Kevin Durant to that fray, then having Chris Paul really doesn't matter. I'm just saying, then you can get anybody to fill that role because you have that voice and that person there with KD. But but Wemby's gonna be him, man. He's superstar in the making. Everything is there lined up, on the floor, off the floor. So, fashion, from his game to the things he's doing now, and so.
Spurs also have some wiggle room with the salary cap. I think they got like $143 million committed.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not, but they got.
I'm saying they got a lot to play with.
Yeah,
They
so-
can go do whatever they.
Yeah, for sure.
They got a lot of capital to go play with.
Were they in the playing game?
They were.
They just missed it?
No, they weren't. Not in the playoffs.
But no, like Kenny said, if they're healthy, for sure. Their ceiling is high, playoffs, for sure. You got a bunch of young talent in there. If you can get KD, though, yeah.
Yeah, Spurs were 34-48 last season, finished 13th in the West, but built upon the previous season. They won 22 games the year before. So 34 and 48.
But that's because
Said
Wemby
Katie
was
for the
out.
Spurs?
Yep, that's the only reason.
Yeah, he missed a lot of time.
I think they'd be in play. I mean, they won 38,
34.
34.
So we feel like
48 gets them. Was it 48 gets them in the playing game?
so playing game, all we would have needed was 39 wins. Mavs were 39
Another
and 40.
5 wins.
Another 5 wins.
Another
Yeah.
6
Oh, yeah, they're
wins.
getting in for sure.
Yeah,
We feel like this is a playoff team.
And they get a top 3 pick.
Number 2 and number 14.
2 and 14.
2 and 4, they can package that or keep it. They got
Keep
young
it and go
pieces.
get some pieces. So this is, like I
Castle's
said
gonna
the
be
other
back
day,
next year. De'Aaron Fox is going to be.
he has another year with him. They got
Yeah.
another year to play together. I forgot. You know what? I take that back. They don't need Chris Paul.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, they got Castle and Fox.
And all season.
Playing all season. They got Wemby back healthy. Harrison Barnes. What is he? Is he a free agent?
Vasco.
He's around.
Cool.
Devin Vassell.
Vassell.
So they got.
Sohan's still there.
And so the thing about it now, like I explained, in the draft now, the way the way NIL has laid the landscape of it is out, you can go get a guy that's ready to play right now. You can go get you a 25-year-old, 24-year-old. I'm saying you can,
No, those are the ones that stand in college.
but you if
No, what I'm saying is
it's something that's gonna be can't stay no more.
But that's what I'm saying.
You didn't tap that shit.
No, this is last. No, this is last year.
But
Them the
No,
ones
I think it already ended a year ago.
Nigga, we got a 27-year-old on our team.
But yeah, that's on y'all team.
But they've been.
Yeah, but that's if all the people that's being paid
ain't
are
tapped his eligibility yet. There's some dudes that didn't tap their eligibility already.
27 in college.
They ain't got no more. That's what I'm saying. They can go get one of them dudes that's ready to play right now. That's what
We got a
some dude that didn't tap it
27-year-old.
already.
27 in college.
Certain dudes gonna stay absolutely, but you're gonna get somebody that's ready to play right now where you won't miss a beat. That's learn fast, able to pick up more different systems because he's been in fucking 5 different systems for the last 5 years. He didn't have to learn under different coaches, and he's ready to play right now. So that's the beauty of having the 2nd and the 14th pick. Or you can package the motherfuckers up and go.
But
get
There's no. I don't even know if there's any.
Or you go get your Kevin Durant.
There's no juniors that's in the top 20 right now in that pre-draft.
Let me see the mock drafts. I got it pulled up right
Because
here.
the
Just like they pick 89, dog.
Yeah, them
Nobody
June-
expect them to pick 89 last year.
Yeah, it's a lot of freshmen.
There's a lot of them juniors.
You wanted to. It's always
Like a
one or two
junior
out there.
sitting back because the junior can get $4 or $5 million now.
I dig it. Some of them, not all of them.
Yeah,
Some of them.
If
I've
you-
seen them play.
Motherfuckers averaging 8. I'm $3 million. Niggas like, I'll take you over a freshman. Like,
Yeah, they will take you over a freshman out of here.
That's a lot of money.
That's why
Yeah, a
freshmen
lot of
getting.
money.
That's why a lot of freshmen getting the fuck out of college.
Yeah.
They like
23, 24.
yeah,
looking at
you don't
CBS mock draft, the
Exactly.
first
So why would
junior or
you
seniors
Yeah.
down to like the 15th, 16th pick.
which is cool.
Yeah, but
They got 14.
but yeah, they can get young and get a with that 14 pick. Yeah,
Yeah, they can do both, or they can trade, or they can package them up and trade them,
Yeah.
and go get you.
they could be like they can be like Houston and make a big jump.
Yeah, go get your easy money sniper.
But it all matters about.
or do you even need that superstar?
No, I'm
just
just
some
saying,
more savvy vets on
To
that
make the
roster.
playoffs, I think just a healthy
Easy
Wemby,
money.
a healthy Wemby in his
gets-
3rd year,
gets
I
them
think
in.
they can make the playoffs.
A healthy Wemby makes a big difference.
Absolutely makes a big
Well,
difference.
that's-
On
They make the
both sides.
playoffs for sure.
You had
Without
Kevin
question.
Durant.
You add an efficient player like that to that fray where he doesn't so you can add him and it doesn't change what you do offensively.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the pieces around him because he's so efficient, right? So you just add him and
With a
plug and
Wemby,
play.
a Kevin Durant,
He's like the perfect fit,
healthy
too.
De'Aaron
Anybody.
Fox.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, to anything.
a
Any
nice
team,
squad.
he's the
That's a
perfect.
scary squad.
Yeah, like you know you're gonna get that
Yeah,
27.
with
right?
Yeah,
KD.
he's the perfect any basketball team. Because he's gonna go out there, motherfucker, and go 11 for 15, and it's just
And it looked good
Right.
too.
So like we mentioned, Wemby last season front runner to win Defensive Player of the Year before injury. Obviously has to hit that 65 game minimum to be eligible. We feel like if Wemby plays 65 or more games next season, he's a lock to win Defensive Player of the Year.
He was a lock to win it this year, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But defense getting better, yeah.
His defense is getting better
trust.
because he's getting older.
And
Now he out there learning some kung fu shit too. Oh my God!
So by year 3, the game is slow. It's gonna be slowing all the way down for him, man, because he's played a lot of basketball up to this point. It's slowing down for him. So they've been doing it the right way, and they're just gonna put more on his plate offensively. They're gonna put more on his responsibility defensively. So
So I want to talk about that because we talk a lot about the game slowing down, but for all y'all,
Like remember, as a rookie, basketball player said he won. As a rookie, that's how great his defense was. For his peers, you'd be like, "Yeah, you won that one, dog." And then sophomore year, he's leading, so you already can tell just the defensive side, he's gonna be a monster.
yeah, because he can get his reaction time and he get the shots that can't nobody get to. Like that's with the wingspan and his reaction time and understanding the game. So it's like me figuring college basketball out by my senior year, right? Like, I wish motherfucker would come in there. Like anywhere around this motherfucker, like y'all looking for me. Like people search. So when you get in this, now this is the biggest stage. They searching for him because he's a problem out there, man. You get around that rim, you looking for him. He changes the way teams attack the rim, the way your offensive play. Like he affects all of that because he's able to cover so much ground and he's so active. So yeah.
So something for all y'all on the couch. Can you talk about the game slowing down as the season goes? But what does that really mean for you? Just seeing things easier, understanding better, understanding how to kind of manipulate the game.
All of that you said. All of that you said. Dissecting the play before it happens, right? Knowing movements and certain actions and seeing it beforehand and you disrupting it before it happens and like getting steal, like they trying to throw a flare, you seeing a guy going to set the screen instead of you calling the flare, you go for the steal. It's shit like that, right? When you start understanding guys' tendencies that you've played against multiple times. Like, so it's that, like him playing against Joel Embiid again. Like Joel won't, like, it's shit like that. Well, okay, he does this move, he gonna pump fake. I went for it last time, so I know now he's gonna move this way. I can cut him off, and I can still get to his shot. So it's little things like that you pick up along the way that slows down for you. Because your rookie year, you're a deer in headlights.
Yep.
Right? You're out there, motherfucker. You going for every pump fake. You want to be you're eager to do. You jumping around, your movements is all that. So people take advantage of that. So now that won't be a part of it.
And Sherb, how about yourself? When do you feel like the game slowed down for you? Was it college? Obviously, you were a little bit older when you got to WNBA, but...
I don't think it was college. I think for me, it probably was not at the end of my career, but halfway. And not just on the defensive end, to Kenyon's point. I think for me, it was more like offensively also, because when you're a rookie and you're younger, like you just going. You have no fear. You're trying to get to the basket every opportunity. And for me, when the game started slowing down, like even though my body was like, you can't do some of the things you used to do when you were younger. In my mind, I was like, yeah, you can, girl. Just go try it. But you understand that what you're able to do as you get older and the game starts slowing down, you have to be able to, you know, instead of attacking every time, you got pull-up jumpers and just your mentality, like your mindset is very different when the game slows down to you, and you see it from a lot of, God bless you, you see it from a lot of different perspectives instead of just one, which is I'm just trying to get to the basket and score every time.
And then, Gil, how about yourself? When did that game finally slow down for you? You felt like you were unstoppable?
Probably 2006, 7. Like right before I got injured, I remember my high school coach hit me and said, "It looks like you're starting to get bored out there, and you're about to start doing some extra stuff on your shot." Right? You know, like you can tell like a player who's figured it out. Right, just the basics became so easy. They start doing pump fake, a 360, wait to two people. Like when they start doing that to challenge themselves, I can score on you, but I'm gonna wait for the double to come. Then I'm gonna do the same move, right? So, you know, when you start watching, you know, when you get to a certain level, you done seen the same person 12 to 16 times, right? So you start to understand the mannerisms. You start looking at the, you know, the what's the name sheet, the scouting report, right? You don't know he likes to go left. He likes to go left, right? The first time you seen he likes to go left, you didn't understand it. He done blew past your ass 3 games doing the same move. Then eventually start picking up on people's habits, understanding like, all right, I done seen this play 1,000 times, right? They started off. They're going to fake throw it this way, and then they're coming back door. So instead of you running with your man, you just stay right here. All right, I got that steal. So, you know, over time, understanding the game, understanding the nuances, understanding the refs, right? And understand how to adjust your game to how different refs ref. Instead of cussing their asses out each day because they done fucked up, you start understanding their pattern. Okay, he likes 80s basketball. He likes fast pace. He likes close games. So you start understanding, once you start understanding all of it.
Doesn't like me.
Yeah, he doesn't like me.
He does not like me.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, right?
No. Yeah.
And you know, so you don't get your emotions into the game because you understand all of the elements of it. You become a master of the game itself.
So Wemby averaged 3.8 blocks per game last season, led the league, was the most since Alonzo Mourning averaged 3.9 blocks per game back in 1999. So we asked the chat 2 polls. Cast member most likely to go on a Shaolin Retreat. Kenya led the pack with 39% of the chat vote, followed by Mr. B with 38%. Gil, you got 15%. Cheryl gave you 6%, but I think it's because you said you're not really about that Shaolin monk retreat life.
I like to just get in my closet and pray and fast. That's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was,
It's sage.
yeah, I dig it.
Yeah, sage.
Sage.
Yeah, so it was a play like, I think it was 03 D-Wade in them rookie year, Bron them rookie year, and it was a play for game. They ran a pitch back. It was a double. I'm supposed to be guarding the double over on the left side of the court, and I know they ain't running the play for dude coming off the double, man. D-Wade took it out, he getting the hand back, and I went and grabbed the shit out the air for game.
Yep.
Grabbed the shit off the backboard. I'm like, why wouldn't you guard? Like, I saw this before, man. Like, they not running that play for him over there, man. So that's the shit Wemby gonna be, like, he's just gonna be disrupting shit.
So we asked the chat,
Yeah.
is Wemby a lock for Defensive Player of the Year next season? If he meets the game's minimum, 80% of the chat says yes.
It should be 100. I'm sorry, chat, but
That's fucking up to
the fact that he did come in, he came in first last year,
And got hurt.
first this year. Literally, if he's not in the game and he don't have 65, I don't see how he doesn't win it moving forward for the next 10 years.
Damn.
They're gonna have to just be like, yo, hey, listen, let's just vote against this
next
nigga.
10?
Yeah, let's just vote against him because at this point, this doesn't even make sense. Like you win Defensive Player of the Year 8, 9, 10 times straight because he's gonna have the blocks, he's gonna have the rebounds, he's gonna deflect shit.
Yep.
Like, I mean, it's just the game itself.
And we will see if he has the bald head or if he grows some hair back after his 10-day retreat. But let's keep this moving. We'd like to thank Cash App for sponsoring today's podcast. Download the Cash App.